in 5 years, a novel. Customer reviews, 4.3 out of 5 stars. 63 customer reviews. Amazon bestsellers rank, number 6 inches books. See top 100 inches books. Number 1 inch friendship fiction. Number 1 inch women's friendship fiction. Number 2 inches contemporary women fiction. Review. Advance praise for in 5 years. What would you do if you glimpsed your life 5 years from now and found that it was different, in every way, from what you hoped for and expected? Rebecca Serle pairs this inspired premise with deft, propulsive prose and characters who feel as real as friends. In 5 years is as clever as it is moving, the rare read in one sitting novel you won't forget. Chloe Benjamin, New York Times best-selling author of The Immortalists. Serle takes a fairly generic rom-com setup and turns it into something much deeper in this captivating exploration of friendship, loss, and love. Booklist. Heartbreaking, redemptive, and authentic in all the ways that make a book impossible to put down. I fell in love with this story. In 5 years, I will still be thinking about this beautiful novel. Jamie Ford, New York Times best-selling author of Hotel on the Corner of Bitter and Sweet. I adored In 5 Years. It's so poignant and tender. It broke my heart, such an unusual idea executed brilliantly. I didn't see that twist coming. I'm a sucker for great love stories, and this one is just lovely. A keeper on my shelf. Josie Silver, author of number 1 New York Times bestseller and Reese Book Club pick one day in December. In 5 years is more than just a love story. It a half dozen of them, none quite what you expect. Heartwarming, heartbreaking, and hard to put down. It a novel about romance, friendship, the magic of good bagels, and what happens after you get everything you always wanted. Lori Frankel, author of New York Times bestseller and Reese Witherspoon Hello Sunshine pick This Is How It Always Is. A heartwarming portrait of a broken heart finding a little healing magic. Kirkus Reviews. Serle whimsical tale is book club catnip. Publishers Weekly. When smart, thoughtful writing pairs with a compelling, ingenious plot, I am hooked and so very happy. It's been a long time since I read a novel in 2 sittings, but as soon as I started In 5 years, I was a gunner. Loved it. Brava, Rebecca Serle. Eleanor Lipman, author of Good Riddance. I just finished In 5 years and my heart, oh, what a clever, beautiful, special book. The writing is stunning. The concept is so original, it just has everything going for it. I loved every page. Beth O'Leary, author of The Flat Air. With masterful storytelling and all the ingredients of a romantic comedy, Rebecca Serle weaves a story far deeper than the genre typically dares to go. In 5 years and simply a book you will read. It is a book that will change you. Jenny Mullen, New York Times best-selling author of I Like You Just the Way I Am. A Good Morning America and Marie Claire Book Club pick. Named a most anticipated book of 2020 by The Washington Post, Bustle, Goodreads, and She Reads. Perfect for fans of Me Before You and One Day. A striking, powerful, and moving love story following an ambitious lawyer who experiences an astonishing vision that could change her life forever. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? When Type A Manhattan lawyer Danny Cohen is asked this question at the most important interview of her career, she has a meticulously crafted answer at the ready. Later, after nailing her interview and accepting her boyfriend's marriage proposal, Danny goes to sleep knowing she is right on track to achieve her 5-year plan. But when she wakes up, she's suddenly in a different apartment, with a different ring on her finger, and beside a very different man. The television news is on in the background, and she can just make out the scrolling date. It's the same night, December 15th, but 2025, 5 years in the future. After a very intense, shocking hour, Danny wakes again, at the brink of midnight. Back in 2020, she can shake what has happened. It certainly felt much more than merely a dream. But she isn't the kind of person who believes in visions. That nonsense is only charming coming from free-spirited types, like her lifelong best friend, Bella. Determined to ignore the odd experience, she files it away in the back of her mind. That is, until 4.5 years later, when by chance Danny meets the very same man from her long-ago vision. Brimming with joy and heartbreak, In 5 years is an unforgettable love story that reminds us of the power of loyalty, friendship, and the unpredictable nature of destiny. Click the link in the description for more details and discounts.